Thank you.
And nice to hear you again.
So they thought, perhaps smoke has the property of levity. Now they didn't understand physics. They didn't know that hot air was less dense than cold air. They thought there was something about smoke. So they did some experiments where they built paper spheres. They would fill them with smoke. And they found that the sootier the smoke was, the better it would work. Now the reason for that was that the soot particles would clog the pores in the paper and make it more airtight. Frito. Water. Water.
Water. Well, you don't have to tell. You can stop talking now if you want.
Yes. Nice try, Dan. You're not getting off that easy.
Just gave him the water bottle.
So they said, well, this is pretty neat. Let's build even bigger ones. They built several bigger ones, and they decided, you know, I bet we could fly in these. So they built one with a rim around it, like this. It wasn't like the basketball today. But they didn't know if it was safe for humans to be up in space. So they got a sheep, and a rooster, and they put them in the rim, and they filled it up with smoke, and it took off, and it flew for about a mile or so and set down. And the sheep, the duck, and the rooster were fine. So they thought, it's time for humans to fly. But the king, who was a regulatory authority at the time, said, I'm not sure it is safe, but I shall get you some prisoners from the Bastille, and if they live, we shall pardon them, and if they die, no big deal. So, well, that didn't sit too well with one of the noblemen in the audience when the king was making that pronouncement. His name was Jean-Pierre Pilatre de Rosier. Now, Jean-Pierre Pilatre de Rosier said, Your Majesty, we cannot have prisoners. Convicts be the first humans to fly. I, Jean-Pierre Pilatre de Rosier, will volunteer to fly in this experimental craft. Well, luckily, his friends of the Queen, she persuaded him, the king, to let Jean-Pierre Pilatre de Rosier do it. He needed another to balance out the weight, and the Marquis d'Arlon stepped up to the task. And they had a beautiful, beautiful big balloon, just like this one, in the gardens there in Paris. Benjamin Franklin was in the audience, and they took off, and they flew for about 10 miles. It was a festive, wonderful flight. Well, of course, balloon fever had